Hello everyone, this is Sunnyville. Today we're going to read Arrest This Rock and Mind's Eyes. Then listen carefully and let's go inside the story. Arrest This Rock. This is a story about a Chinese oil merchant. The oil merchant is a very diligent man. He sells oil to make money for his family. Oil, oil. People come to the oil merchant to buy oil. One day, the oil merchant sells all of his oil. He earns 200 gold coins. The oil merchant puts his coins in his basket and takes a rest. The oil merchant falls asleep. After a while, he wakes up and rubs his eyes. It's time to go home. My family is waiting for me. The oil merchant stands up and picks up his basket. But something feels strange. The basket is empty. My money! Where's my money? The oil merchant plops down and starts crying. The village people gather around. Why are you crying? One villager asks. Someone stole my money. The old merchant says, That's too bad. Why don't you go and see our village chief? He is a very wise man. He will find your money. Another villager says. Just then, the chief appears. The people bow their heads. The chief comes close to the old merchant. Why are you crying? The chief asks. A thief stole my money. That money was for my family and me. The chief nods slowly. Don't worry, I will find it. The chief thinks carefully. The village people whisper to one another. Can the chief find the thief? He is wise, but this is impossible, the woman says. He will definitely find the thief. Just wait and see, a man says. The chief asks the old merchant, Did you fall asleep here? Yes, I did, the old merchant answers. Was there anyone around you? There was no one. Then this rock must be the thief. The chief points at the rock and orders, Arrest this rock at once. The old merchant is confused. The village people are surprised. Arrest what? A rock? Is it serious? The guards tied up the rock with rope. Then they began pulling. Bring the thief to my courtyard, the chief says. At least the guards bring the rock to the chief's courtyard. Many people come to watch. Now let's begin the trial, the chief says. You thief! Did you steal the old merchant's money? Tell the truth, the chief shouts. Is the chief serious? A villager says. Everyone laughs. Speak, or I will punish you. But the rock does not speak. Hit the thief hard, the chief shouts. The guards hit the rock with bats. Hit it harder. The guards hit the rock even harder. Then the bats begin to break. The village people laugh. Ha 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 ha. Suddenly the chief turns to the people. He shouts at them. Why are you laughing? What is so funny? He orders the guards. Put everyone in prison. The village people beg for mercy. We won't laugh again. Please forgive us just once. Each of you must pay 12 gold coins as a fine. Then I shall forgive you, the chief says. The chief tells the guard, Fill this jar with water and bring it to me. The guard fills the jar with water and brings it back. Now put your fines in the jar, the chief says to the people. The people line up in front of the jar. The first person puts his coins in the jar. Splash! The coins sink to the bottom of the jar. The next person puts his coin in the jar. The coins again sink to the bottom of the jar. But When the 10th people put his coins in the jar, the coins do not sink. The coins float on top of the water. The chief points at the 10th man and shouts, "You are the real thief." He orders the guard, "Search that man." The guard finds greasy money in the man's pocket. "This is definitely the old merchant's money," the chief says. The chief returns the coins to the old merchant. The old merchant bows to the chief. The chief must be the wisest man in the country. The village people now respect the chief more than ever. Mind's eyes. A woodcutter climbs a mountain every day to collect firewood. He sells the firewood at a market. One day, the woodcutter gets ready to go to the mountain. He packs his lunchbox and water, but he cannot find his axe. "Where is my axe? Surely I put it here." The woodcutter searches everywhere in his house. "I can't cut wood without my axe." The woodcutter thinks, "Someone must have stolen my axe." He remembers seeing a boy. "That boy was just here at my house. When I looked at him, his face became red. He must have stolen my axe." The woodcutter begins to watch the boy. He walks with his head down because he feels guilty. One day, the boy sits under a tree. The woodcutter sits next to him. The boy is scared and runs away. "He is avoiding me because he stole my axe." A few days later, the woodcutter borrows an axe from his neighbor. As he collects wood from the mountain, he finds something in a bush. It is his axe. The woodcutter feels sorry for suspecting the boy. He sees the boy on his way home. The boy is cheerfully flying a kite. The woodcutter no longer looks at him as a thief. He learns that people look different when someone thinks of them differently. The end.